Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to share with you some basic steps that you can use to get Adsense approval. So it's very annoying to get all these messages like you will need to fix some issues before your site is ready for Adsense. You can see over here, but in the message they will not even specify any the things that you need to fix in order to get approval. And sometimes it's very annoying to get all these messages. And from my personal experience, this is what I'm going to share with you, and this is what I've learned in so far in my blogging journey. Because for you to change this kind of message to this kind of message where it says congratulations, your AdSense account is approved, that means you are now ready to earn with Google AdSense. And you can see from this message is 2 days ago, right? So this is what I'm going to share with you in this video. But before then, if today happens to be your first time on this channel, my name is Richie and welcome back to Daily Riches, formerly known as Online Hustlers Academy. I changed to Hustle Blueprint and now we are on Daily Riches. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe and turn on notification bell so that whenever I drop an amazing video like this, YouTube will send notifications instantly, guys. So without further ado, let's dive into today's method. So step number one, or the 5 simple reasons. Reason number one is that, okay, so if your website is new, sometimes you are going to get all these kind of messages because your website is quite new. So for the new website designers, you just have to work hard on your website in order to get approval, because I tried so many times and I got rejected by Google AdSense because my website is new and my domain was not ranking. Forget about this AdSense availability checkers over here. So you could see that I usually use this kind of website to check my AdSense whether my website is ready to show ads on or not. So let me check one for you guys to know that these tools are not necessary, or they are not in use. They are not good for you to use because they can give you heart attack at the end of the day. So let's check to see how the things that they are going to tell us. So you can see over here, it says you need to work AdSense read lines and all those times over here, readiness over here, and you could see that my quality, my user experience is 75%, the category is 80%, the content quality is 57%, and SEO is 53%, right? This was the first time that I checked on this platform, right? Let me refresh and then give you another website, of which this is just Blogger. This is just that website is even just Blogger domain, right? So let me give you a proper scenario about these platforms. You can see over here where it says this platform, this just let me check this website for you guys to understand what I'm talking about over here. So you can see this is just .blogspot.com, but you can see that percentage is 71%. This is going to tell you that these tools on the internet are fake. Do not base on them to check whether your website is ready to show ads and all those stuffs, because they will just take the first details, and this is what they are going to give it. This is what they are going to repeat if you try to check back on this kind of website. And you can check so many websites of which they are going to tell you the same thing. So forget about these AdSense availability checkers tools on the internet and then work on your website, because these things can give you a proper headache and even can make you feel bad about the blogging business. And step number 2 over here says the crawlability of your website. So after creating your website does not jump on Google straightforward. They have to work on it. So you have to connect your website to Google Search Console. So if you're using Blogger like me, this is what I normally use, Blogger. And you can see over here, so you go to your Blogger settings right over here, and then you scroll to the bottom section, right? So you scroll to the bottom section until you find where it says Google Search Console. So you click on that and it's going to link you to the Google Search Console. This is where you can link it to, and your website will be available on Google. Yes. So what you need to do after linking your website to Google Search Console is that the URL that you want to optimize, like if I want to optimize any link in my website, if I come to post right over here, I can hit on this view blog right over here. And then what I'm going to do is to come to this section, to the recent post over here. So I click on that and copy the link address. So this is the same website that I use the Google AdSense availability checker to check, and they gave me about 65 or 67%, and this website is being monetized by AdSense. So you can see where it says ads by Google. You can see at the bottom section over here that this ads Google over there. So you can see over here this AdSense, it has been monetized by Google AdSense. And what we need to do over here is to come to this section, to Google Search Console, and you can see where it says inspect URL, right? You click on that and you paste that URL that you copied, just to, in order for you to get your post available on Google. You click on that to check. So after showing this way, you can see URL is not on Google right over here. So you hit on this place where it says request indexing. So you have to index your post on Google. I just posted this thing, I think, this morning. So we have to click on this to click on test live URL. So we are requesting for indexing, and you can see over here. So it will take about a minute or two to finish with this indexing process. So this is how you can get your links available on Google for you to rank on Google. Okay, so now that we are done with it, so you can see submitting request, and you can see over here says for indexing requested. So you can just click on this where it says test live URL. So click on that to test. Okay, so you have to wait for it to show whether your URL can be available on Google. So I'm going to share with you the ideas that you can get rank on Google. Okay, but that will be at the end of the video, so you just have to watch to the end. And I don't want the video to be long, so I'll just skip this part, so that I just wanted you guys to understand the concept. So you can see your URLs available to Google, and you can see over here this is how we request for index. Now that we are done with this, now let's move on to the step number 3 for that. So normally the message that we normally receive as new bloggers is that low value content and all those stuffs. This is what happened if you use AI tools to write your content. Sometimes people use AI tools to write their content, like ChatGPT and all those stuffs, and after writing they just have to use another AI to humanize their content, of which we always forget that these things are all AI. Okay, the humanizer is also AI, and then the ChatGPT is also AI. So if Google is detecting for AI content, that means they are going to easily fetch you out. So this is how you can get these things done. So what you need to do is to go to this section of searching for your niche. For example, if I want to create content about make money online, right over here, so let me click on this okay, so let me click on make money. So this is what I normally do for that. So I go to the find related product and other stuff. So find related products. I don't normally use these keywords, but what I do is that I use these keywords over here. So it says people also ask. Yes, this is what I normally do. I just copy these keywords and I begin to write with AI. After that, I use the humanizers to humanize, and this is going to help you rank, because most people are not even providing answers to that. So these are the questions that people are requesting for. These are the questions that people are requesting answers, and you are providing answers to all these questions, and this is going to help you rank easily on Google. So this is also going to give you about 50% or 60% of getting AdSense approval. But now the main part is that after linking your website to Google Search Console, it's also going to help you. But the last one over here is the number of content. So you just have to get some number of content, about 12 to 15 content on your website. And you can see my website contains about 61 content post being published. So you click on this, it says published. I published about 61 content on this website, and you can see over here like that. So the main reason why your website is not getting approval on Google AdSense is that your website is not available on Google. This is the main reason. But you've watched countless videos about how to get approval on Google AdSense, and they are telling you go do this and do that. The reason why your website is not getting approval is that your website is not available on Google. So until you work very hard for your website to be for your website to appear on Google, it's going to be very difficult for you to get AdSense approval. Of which I'm telling you the truth. Unless you work very, very hard, you create more posts, you share, and make sure you get enough traffic coming in order for your website to appear on Google. If not, you can write about 10,000 content, but your website will not appear on Google. So the reason why your website is not approved, you've done everything, you've edited and make your website very clean, but still not getting approval. You think it's about cleanliness, or you think it's about how to brand your website. That getting AdSense approval is not about branding, and it's not about how the template that you're using and anything of that stuff. The reason why your website is not getting approval is that your website does not appear on Google, because the traffic that Google needs is traffic that comes from Google themselves, not from any other source. So what you need to do is to work very hard for you to use the keywords that people are also asking for. Or you can scroll to the bottom section where it says people also search for to write this kind of content in order to make your website appear on Google. Because if you provide answers to these questions and you use this Google Search Console to also index the URL of your website, that means anytime that somebody search for this exact keywords, they're going to redirect your website to them. And if I go to my website and go to stats over here, I don't share my post, I don't do anything with my website, but you can see over here it says today I've gotten 600 views on my website, and you can see yesterday I got 714 views over here. So I believe by the end of today I'm going to hit about 700 plus views on my website, or visitors on my website. This is the reason why your website is not getting AdSense approval. And you can see over here the post that is bringing more people to this website is that these two posts over here. So if I click on this section to this section where it says about this blog, I can go straight to the session, and then you can see the URL that people use to visit my website is over here. This is how people even type my website, and then the domains that always redirect to my URL is over here. So the exact keywords that some people even search for, these are the things that you can see where people are coming from. You can see Taiwan, China, United States, Ghana, Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, Russia, Germany, and other countries are also visiting my website just through from Google. I don't even share, I don't have time to share my website URL. I created this website 2 years ago, and you can see the last time I even posted on this website was if I go to post over here, was 21st of June 2025 that I posted on this website. And since then I did not even post on this website until yesterday. 2 days ago I got AdSense approval. So this is the reason why your website is not getting AdSense approval. Just work very hard for your website to appear on Google, and straight from that you are going to get AdSense approval. Until my website got appeared on Google, that's where I got AdSense approval. And not only this website, I've created so many websites and the same thing happens to it. So this means that these are the rules that governs all these things, but people do not even tell you, and not because they do not tell you, but they don't know the reason why their website does not appear on Google, or that they don't know the reason why Google always reject their request of joining AdSense. So this is the reason why you can work very hard and make sure you write perfect blogs over here. So if I click on this and I click on that over here, to get your AdSense approved, you have to come to this bottom section where it says frequently asked questions. You have to add all these things to it in order for you to get Google to understand that you know what you're doing. Okay, so this is the main reason why your website is not getting approval. Until I see you in my next video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop an amazing video like this, YouTube will send you a notification that, hey, your guy has dropped another video. See you. Stay safe. Peace out.